Hello, and welcome to a Friday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Friday, April 26th, 2024 crosswords and go for that 1,519-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Friday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The mini is always free to play. All right, let's do it. Flaw, flare, lunge, asked, lies, and blur. Brain not working super fast today. Lanky urges. Something shared by wetlands and woodwinds. Different kinds of reads there. Frequently asked questions. Give me a second to think of that and think of lunge also. Blur, yeah. Maybe it doesn't bode too well for the Friday puzzle, but here's your spoiler alert for the Friday daily grid, which is by Matthew Stock and Christina Iverson today. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Friday is the easy themeless puzzle, so oftentimes one of the more fun puzzles of the week, Thursday and Friday, I think. Anyway, let's see what Matthew Stock and Christina Iverson have in store for us. Let's get into it. Mexican condiment is salsa. Bar. Singer Okachek, isn't it Rick actually? Uplift. Sports analysis Mina Kimes. Lisbeth Salander in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Okay. A whole lot of intellectual gatherings. One for the record books ? Range crossing 8 countries. The Alps. Facepalm emoji is maybe dough. So it could be SCADs. Temporary solution. Stopgap. Maybe it's synods or something. Alternatives to booths, perhaps. Okay. Device for an online conversation. Kind of a phone. Landline telephone? No. National Bullying Prevention Month and dots on a map. Those are probably aisles in September. 1/1,000,000th of a meter. It's a micrometer? So maybe this is wrong. Set down. Something best avoided. Maybe it's a micron. Some long-tailed turtles. Maybe it's snappers. Cures as a rope. Finds a line of best fit, say. Storage unit. Okay. Bunch of hair. A lock. Eagerly excited is agog. Time buying button. This is an edger. Pod. Snooze. Okay. Informal greetings. Maybe it's haze. One's laying around in the country. I think that's probably hens. Trail marking. Second hand. Helper. Still working on that. All done. Welcome sound for a board student. A bell. I don't really get blaze here. Bird's ancestor is a dino. Step in a pastry recipe is maybe fold, contend. It's hold. Like you contend some idea. They hang around in kitchens. Blank woo. Price is Right game. Plinko. Gauge earrings. Some chess tactics are pins. It's aprons. Big enchiladas top dogs. No here. This is cantina. What is this? Towns. This is right. Okay. Talking nonsense. Gauge earrings, right? These are called slugs. Après-vous. Slugs. Cruise control features ? Mind. Maybe it's heed. Jackson Hole Ski Resort. It's in Wyoming, isn't it? Plays at. Cool bits of trivia. Factoids. Probably not factoids. Network connection is a node. Perfect, e.g. or perfect. That's a tense. Contents of some dictionaries. Idioms. Dipping dishes. fondue pots or something. This seems like it'll be full of it. Well, maybe it's fun facts and this is tend. Porto Novo's country is Benin. Iraqi port city is probably Basra. Signs of friction. Where that can be fire-capped or yellow-browed. Bare bones outfit. Any superheroes have them. Crosses. Big Apple fundraiser. Some kind of the Met Gala apple. Loop in here. I guess it is probably fondues. They're okay. Do's versus don'ts. Some kind of costume. This is some kind of tit. Origin story. It's nice. The Tetons, the mountains. Blank the lucky. Leaf the lucky. Veins. Okay. Admit is let in. Skeleton costume. I see. Part of the bottle is the lid or the lip. Mega spans. Rudders. I see. Okay. Crema. I think it is Rick. Mail-in ballots. Voting booth there. Anti-hero. Interesting. Finds a line of best fit. Seems like you're doing tin can telephone here. Seems like you're doing statistics there. Tailors. Belays. Okay. Clerk. A hank of hair. Salons. Alright. A little bit of Friday resistance there, but 5:30 is actually just fine for a Friday. We've got mail-in ballots. Just look at the marquees here. Tin can telephone. I know what this is referring to, but would you call that a tin can telephone? Yeah, 2 cans on the end of a string that you hold taut. The string propagates the wave. Bare bones outfit. Well, that's a nice clue on skeleton costume. Origin stories is nice. Tin can telephone. How old is tin can telephone? Google. All right, seems like that's what it's preferred to be called. Here you go. I've never actually played with one. So those are the longest things in the grid. Maybe cantinas, stopgap, rudders, fondues. I didn't realize that the dishes were called fondues. I would call them a fondue pot. Nope, you can call... Oh wait, maybe... Oh, I see. Dish in the sense of like... I see, not like the plate, but the dish. The thing that you eat. Fun facts, that's fun. Anti-hero? I didn't realize that Lisbeth Salander was an anti-hero. I thought she was just the hero. But nice, yeah. Some nice marquee stuff. Let's look through this thing, see if we can learn something. Crema is quite good. Oftentimes this is aisles, to be honest. Set down in writing, right? So how is a blaze a trail marking? Or am I misreading this clue also? Interesting. Okay, a mark made on a tree by cutting the bark so as to make a route or a route. Didn't know that. Haven't been doing enough hiking, I guess. Nice little one. Apron, full of its nice. Porto Novo is the capital of Benin. Met Gala is nice also. I knew Rick Okasek. That's lucky. Mina Kimes. Shout out to Mina Kimes. Mina Kimes, I think, is quite into crosswords. So someone send this video to Mina Kimes. Shout out to you. I'm sure she's psyched that she's in a crossword. Yeah, Claire sort of might write things down in record books. I think that's the idea. All done. Yeah, pin in chess is when you sort of make a piece immobile, because if it moves, it will be illegal because the king would be in check. Something like that. Not necessarily, also it might, like, you know, expose the queen to attack or something. Akwebu means after you. A lot of S's down here. Veins, fondues, idioms, tetons. But yeah, nice enough crossword. I wonder how it'll play. It didn't feel super easy to me, but the time was, I think, on the faster side. Fastest time this month, actually. About a minute faster than average, so far 100% of users are solving faster than their Friday average, because 100% of users is me. So I actually played quite fast, but it didn't feel fast as I was solving. So, all right, let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. There's a link in the description below. PlusWord is free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's do it. Academy Award. Young bird is an owlet. Excel. French cheese. Extraterrestrial is alien, and have another shot as retry, probably. Restrict is limit. Go in is enter. This is probably teeny. The whale of the moon. Comte, the whole of the moon. Saved by my knowledge of French cheese. Bylaw is what I think this is. All right. Never heard of the whole of the moon. I wanted the whale of the moon, but I do know about Comte cheese. There you go. Let's try Telegraph Codewords, which is unfortunately not free to play. There is a link in the description below if you want to get a subscription. It's quite a fun little puzzle, but I don't play it every day. I don't play it if I'm not on video, so let that mean to you what it means. This looks like an E, I would say. Maybe something like review. I think I could just buy that. This should be rare. Yeah. Just a question of whether this is an O or an A. Because I don't know what this word here would be in either case, to be honest. This looks like pinwheel to me. Let's try that. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, this looks like thorax now. That's useful. This is a jar. We have iota there. I don't think... Ooh. Inject. Probably tanker. Contents. Russet. Fashion victim. Complementary. So this is what's wrong. Big wheel, I think is what this is. Quebec. Zodiac. All right. Pretty quick code words. Tough. It's fashion victim. Fashion victim is a term for someone who's unable to identify commonly recognized boundaries of styles. Okay, I didn't know that. Didn't know that term, fashion victim. Whoops. Let's try Codewords regular. Again, every time you leave the tab, it takes you out of the... So it's like the E, I guess. I thought rain, but... Do I believe it? Maybe. I guess I don't know what this word is yet. T, I suppose? Maybe it's strict. This is a G. Dressing. This looks like a U then. Horse chestnut is what this is. There's our O. Overdue. Oyster. Yum. Ozone friendly. That's what that was. This is a K, I suppose. Accept. Oboe. Smudge. Waffle. Quiz and jute. There you go. Pretty quick on both today. Pretty quick. The guess on rain was correct. All right. Let's end as we always do on the New York Times connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Let's see what we got here. Body, microscope, sign, sheet, heart, cell, beaker, love, dropper, nucleus, romance, formula, center, sort, goggles, hub. Okay. I mean, I see a lot of things that you might find in a lab. Things like this. You know, even this maybe. I'd say pipette personally, but nucleus and hub can both sort of mean center along with heart. So heart, center, nucleus, hub. Sort, formula, sheet. Those are all sort of spreadsheet type things. Cell also. So then what does that leave? Body, sign, romance, and love. This could be wrong. Spreadsheet terms, nice, okay. I thought this, yeah, so beaker, microscope, goggles, dropper. So then what is body, sign, romance, and love? That's the question. Sign language, love language, romance language, body language. There we go. Should be purple. There we go. Center, nucleus, heart, hub, maybe? Could be green. Just meaning nexus, and these are things you find in a lab. Nice. Always a good day when we can figure out all 4 connections today. Not as quick as I wanted, but we'll take it, we'll take it. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow for some Saturday puzzles. See you then.